Well, first of all, I want to introduce my girl, Wendy Williams. So nice to talk to you. It's been a minute, Wendy. I always have such a good time when I come out on your show. And I told you right before we came on, my mom's a huge fan. She wanted me to make sure she says hello.
Hi, Mario. Say hello to your whole family. I know them all.
I know. Thank you so much. So first of all, let me ask you before we continue on, talk to me about that Betty Boop to your right there. That's a cool looking Betty Boop.
Well, Betty has been around for almost 2 decades now. I got her and I took out my spray blaster because I wanted my son to grow up with brown people in the house. You know how that is being brown.
Sure.
You want your kids to see images of themselves.
Right.
So but that's Betty. And then all the stuff on her, it's just because I live in an apartment now, Mario, and I have stuff. And where do you put your stuff?
No, I know. How have you been doing just in general? I know you've been keeping busy, but with this quarantine and having this and being in New York where it's really sort of the epicenter.
I know. You know, I'm a homebody, so I like being here. You know, I have a beautiful surrounding. It's just me and my 2 cats. I've been doing a lot of crafting. I do have a sewing kit. I believe you and I have talked about that. I think you said your wife knows how to sew a little something.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
Repair a button and stuff like that.
Sure.
I've been doing that and
Right.
gluing and watching TV. I like my own company and I don't mind this, but I don't like being told. I'm very frightened about what's going to happen once we step out of the house. I think that people are going to go back to normal times and I won't. Like, I'm not shaking hands anymore. I'm not kissing on the first date. There will be no sex on the first date like the old days.
Hey, good. Put it out there. All right.
No, I'm just saying, you know, they're like I'm
Yeah.
a woman now. So, you know, there's certain things.
Sure.
There's certain things that you won't be able to do. When I go out to eat, nobody's putting their fork in my plate.
Right. No, that's all little things that you got to think about that aren't so little anymore. You're right. I want to get more into that. But first, as far as your show, the new normal now is that you've been shooting from home. Do you like that? Or how do you like that little adjustment?
I had to be convinced because I always felt that, you know, I give so much of myself for the last 11 seasons on the actual show that the only private spot that I really do have is my home. So this really felt like something weird to me. But once production convinced me, I said, oh my gosh, I don't mind it as long as I only have one corner. We're not going on a tour.
There you go.
Just this one corner and it shows just enough. And this is the real me.
Nice. Well, it's fun. It's kind of fun that that's one of the things I've liked when people are doing these Zooms and stuff. Like I'm always looking, oh, what books are they reading? Or what movies do they have back there that I get to see and stuff?
You know, Mario, that's what I always said, except I go for the critical eye because I find that people are not, you know, they're not doing a little more regarding, you know, do your hair, you know, at least like grab a comb.
Right.
You know, put on a little, like, look, I've got on lace for you. And this is not because I'm doing it for you. This is because this is how I am normally around the house. I've always said this. People, and they don't care about their background. You know, their kids are crawling all over them and stuff. I don't know about your kids, but I see no kids in the background. I do appreciate that. I like kids, but can we just, you know, just for a moment, can we just talk?
Exactly. No, I'm with you on that. I can always use a little timeout from the kids. I got hiding places that I got to go to but because of that. You mentioned earlier about stuff you were going to do on a date or on a first date in particular, but you've managed to online date during this pandemic, correct?
No.
You haven't online dated.
Oh, no. I don't mind online dating, but that's not where I'm going for the pandemic. And a lot of the single girls treat me like I am a superhero with a cape regarding being single. And I'm like, no, girls, I'm a mess, just like you. You know, I was involved for 25 years. And now, you know, I'm a 55-year-old, excuse me, whoops. I'm a 55-year-old woman. And my station in life is a lot different than it was 25 years ago. I have more options, more opportunity, and I'm more assured of myself, the woman I am, where I want to go, and who I would like to be with.
Good for you, yeah. You
And
know yourself better as you get older. So you know what you'll put up with, you know what you won't put up with, right? It's like not
exactly.
messing around.
I don't mind online dating. It's just that I'm not there during quarantine because I feel as though we're going to get stuck with the Mark Busters. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes, yes.
People are lying about who they are, what they do. There are a lot of people, Mario, who are digging into themselves and finding out their best selves. And then there are a lot of people who are, well, kind of losing it.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
sure you know people in your personal life like that as well.
No, you're exactly right. I can totally relate to that. I mean, I'm the eternal optimist. I hope the end is in sight. You keep hearing things about new guidelines and stuff, so we should get back out there. But I should have started by congratulating you too on your show, Wendy. I mean, 12 seasons, right? It will be in the fall. That's awesome. It's renewed through 2022. I remember when you first premiered. I can't believe it goes like that. The time. How does it feel now, all these years later? Still having this incredible loyal following, the success. I mean, I said it feels like that. Does it feel like that for you?
It really does feel like that. And Mario, you know, I didn't think it would last this long because I can only be me. And there was so much criticism, and there still is, but there was so much criticism. And now, though, with another weight lifted off of me, it feels really good, you know, driving the boat without, you know.
No, I feel you. And I got to say, you mentioned criticism, but I got to say, excuse me, I respect that you speak your mind, and in a world that's become so PC, you say what a lot of people, if not most, are thinking. So it's appreciated, because you don't want to always just be to the point where you can't even be honest. Society, I feel, has become so fake that people can't even handle the truth.
It's tough. In the last couple of years, though, I've been through a lot, good and painful. You know, the good, like the Hollywood Star Walk of Fame, which was incredible. I'm getting my Madame Tussauds Wax Museum presented sometime,
Awesome.
like the late spring, summer, fall, or something like that. I've done my part for the Salt and Pepper movie coming out on Lifetime.
Yes.
I have I'm playing myself.
Okay.
Stretch. I have my Lifetime biopic. We haven't even started to finish the casting, though, because of the corona. So nobody can really do movies or anything like that. You understand that. But the documentary is finished.
Oh, I can't. That's going to be a good watch right there. Are you happy with the way it turned out?
Oh, 2 hours of scrumptious.
Oh, nice. Oh, well, that's great. I'm looking forward to checking that out.
Yeah,
Before we let you go, Wendy, I got a quick quarantine quiz for you, okay?
okay.
Really quick. Who would you rather be quarantined with, Larry David or Shia LaBeouf?
Larry David. Shia LaBeouf is a drive-by. Larry David is a keeper.
I'm with you. All right. Would you rather a pork roll or burger for quarantine dinner?
Pork roll.
Love me a pork roll. Most romantic gesture done for you during quarantine?
Diamonds.
Ooh, okay, okay. Beauty treatment you miss the most?
The injectables. I mean, when we get the word that we're going back to real production and back to the studio with the big lights and cameras,
Right.
I make it no secret, honey. I be right up in there.
Okay, keep it real. Love it. Would you rather binge The Real Housewives of New York, LA, Atlanta, or Beverly Hills?
New York.
Okay, keep it in these. Robe all day or go glam at home under quarantine?
What is robe all day? What is that?
Like, would you rather kick it in a robe all day, or would you rather be all glammed up if you had choice?
Oh, well, I do both. I mean, this is one of my robes with negligee.
Your robe's next level, okay.
All of my robes are next level. I don't do, when I pass the mirrors in my abode, I like to look at the best Wendy I could be at home. At home.
Okay. Got it. Hey, I wanted to ask you real quick about your documentary. Is that going to be, you think, received in a controversial way? Is there going to be some stuff that, oh, really? Yes. Okay. So this will be some people. Oh, nice. Oh, good. Now I want to check it out more.
There will be people throwing up in their mouths.
Oh, that's a tease. That's a tease right there. What about your boy, John Oliver?
Love him. I had no idea. And the weird thing about being on TV, Mario, and you know this, you never know who's watching, and you never know who loves you and is rooting for you.
Right.
I love John.
Well, you got a lot of love over here at Casa Lopez. So we'll keep watching and supporting. Look forward to the doc and appreciate you taking the time to speak with me, Wendy. So stay safe out there, and hopefully we'll see you in person.